when I ask myself the question, what should be done, you know, am I doing enough? It's really, I need to give up the few little things that give me pleasure and go all the way into it. You understand me? I've neglected my studies, and I'm still hanging out. I'm still an A student, but he's probably gonna drop off, by the time I graduate. It's like the last 4 classes, with A's, and after that, it's probably gonna be B's and C's, and as things heat up, I'm at the harder part of the program. Some of my last programming classes coming up, and that's how school's going. Love life. I got rid of all the females. Job future. Job hunt, job careers. Man, there's no hope for that. No hope for that. Who want to hire the guy that everybody hates? Who wants to hire the guy that everyone's persecuted? All the secret societies who own everything are persecuted. Whether or not they're part of it, they don't want to feel the heat from the rest of them. So that's out of the question. It's I pretty much have 2 choices, and I made it that way on purpose because I had to repent. And that's to go out and plays of glory, or to go out as a bum, living off handouts like a little bitch or something. And that's not me. It's not who I am. Who I am as a soldier. And that's keeping it lit. So whether or not they disarm a nigga, they're gonna try everything. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like, when I say disarm a nigga ain't got no heat. A nigga ain't got no vest. You know what I'm saying? A nigga naked, basically. A nigga naked. You know what I'm saying? So when I say nigga disarm a nigga, it's like, when a nigga make my move, if a nigga make my move, in that fashion, I'm gonna go straight for the heat. I'm gonna go straight for the streets. Fuck, I already know where I get it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I already know where I go get all the heat a nigga need to make my move, nigga. KAKs, nigga. You understand me? Heat. And they're gonna try to disarm a nigga either before. When it happens, that's part of why they follow a nigga, because they know they disarm a nigga, and they know I'm the type of nigga that want to get arms and get with the niggas. You know what I'm saying? So when I go get this shit, you know what I'm saying, and set it off, don't make the mistake. That nigga wasn't crazy. They did it to me. Just like Guantanamo Bay and the hallucinations that were caused. Look at the documentaries about Guantanamo Bay. The way you treat people is psychological. And that there's stress. There's symptoms of stress that they call symptoms of mental disorder, so they can drug you, force medicate you, just like lethal injection, just like force medicating the prisoners there, truth serum, MK Ultra, you name it, man. It's not a conspiracy, it's fact. Look it up. Look it up. So I shouldn't even talk anymore, because my life is done. Just like I said before, before I went back to the psych ward like the 9th time. Was that the 9th time? No, that was the 10th time. That was the 10th time. Before I went back to the 10th time, I'm talking about ever since I was a kid. At camp there was like 3 or 4 times. I counted that. Reform school, boot camp. I counted that. During the trial, I had a stressful breakdown or some shit. It was normal. I was upset. That's what it is. There's no future for me. If you're gonna be a revolutionary and go all out, Babylon system's gonna screen you out at some point. You're gonna die, or Babylon system's gonna screen you out. And when you die, it's very unlikely it's gonna be an accident, but it is quite likely they'll play it off like that. These are the scum who don't want to make you a martyr, so they pretend it's an accident when they kill you. Everything you can think of is what they'll think of to do it. And they'll think of what's the easiest way to do it. What are the outputs if they do it that way? Man, you niggas don't understand the methodologies, and the implementation plans and the disaster recovery plans of a bunch of filth. On crib, man. Nigga, I ain't got no chance in life. Think about it. Do you think I'm gonna fucking sell out to some fucking feminist fucking fat slut? Oh, I'm gonna be a sugar, have a sugar mama. Fuck that shit. You think a nigga gonna be a faggot's fucking boyfriend in fucking jail or in fucking Frisco or something to get by? You can forget that shit. You think a nigga gonna rob and steal and shit? You know what I'm saying? When they're already watching a nigga, like a nigga couldn't even do that if a nigga wanted to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start selling drugs and Big Brother's always watching me because I'm a revolutionary. Yeah, how long do you think that would last? You know, pretty much all my avenues have been cut off, legal and otherwise. You know, got no choice but to bang on them, and I knew it the whole time. Young Mecca signing out. That's how it goes. You know, I was gonna end in a suit and all that shit, and try to go,